So to send an email with email.js, you want to have an account with them first of all. So you need to go to email.js.com and then you want to click on sign up for free, and it's going to open on a new tab in here. Let's basically go ahead and then fill this form out, all right? So I'm going to just enter my name right in here. And then let's go ahead and then hit on verify, and it's successful. So let's hit on sign up, and that account has been created, guys. So all we need to do right now is to log on to our email address, and then we can validate this particular email. All right, so as you can see, we do have a new email from email.js. So let's click that and open that, and let's hit on where it says the verify email, and it's going to try to open up on a new tab. It says thank you, the email has been confirmed successfully. So we can now go ahead and log in. So let's go to login, guys, and we just basically want to use our email to log in. And as you can see, we're already logged into the dashboard right in here. All right, so as you can see, I do have around 200 requests left. So what I need to do here is really very simple. Let's click on where we have add new service here. And I would like to use Gmail because it's a lot faster since we just basically want to test things out. Let's hit on Gmail, and it's going to open this up. All right, so you want to take note of this service ID right in here. Just make sure you kind of take note of that. And what we basically want to do right in here is to click on where we have a connect account. All right, so let's hit on create connect account, and I want to connect this particular Gmail to that. All right, so let's go ahead and then hit on continue. Of course, you need to like read the terms and conditions, but I don't have to do that right in here. If you want to read that, that's just basically fine. All right, so I think we basically need to put a check mark in here first of all, because it says they send the email on behalf of, and before we hit on where we have something like continue. I think that should just basically be what we should have done earlier, but it's still going to go right in there that we have selected that. All right, so since that has been connected, what we need to do next is to hit on create service. Okay, hopefully that service has been created. All right, so let's check our email because we checked the test survey that time, so we should be able to find an email being sent to us. So look at it right in here. So email service, email jail service right in here. If we open that up, we see that we did get a quick text test from that of the email service right in here. So this is just like a confirmation that that our email service has actually been a kind of a setup. All right, so now we can go back to our dashboard, and the next thing we basically want to do is to look for a way to like basically create an email template if we wish to. So to do that, we can just go to email templates in here. All right, so once we click on email template, and then we hit on create new template, and then we can use this right in here to basically create an email template. So all right, so we can select any kind of a template that we basically want to work with in here. If you want to select something like auto, you can take a look at that. This is welcome, and we have password reset, we have one time password, we also have other confirmation right in here, and also something like feedback. All right, so you can also take a look at the mobile version of it right in here to see how responsive that could look. However, let's say we want to go for this particular one called the contact us right in here, and then if we scroll down, we want to go to where we have create template in here, and then it's going to open this up for us. All right, so while we are still on this right in here, what we basically want to do on this content is that we do have a title right in here, and then we'll have name, and then after that we also have a message. But let's say we want to add another template. Let's say we want to add something like a phone number. We can talk about this. I need to show you what I did. So you want to click on edit content, and then you click on this design editor. It's going to open this field up for you. Then you can find your way to adding that field in here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to just basically copy this, or let me just do this sign in here, and I want to basically go ahead. I will do the same thing that they have in here. And what I basically want to do right in here is just go ahead and then add something like, let's say, phone right in here. And again, if you want to add something like a subject or things of that nature, we can basically go ahead and add them right in here. All right. So what I want to do right in here is I want to first of all, let's go ahead and then save this one that we have really created just for now. But if we scroll down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and click on apply changes in here. And then if you take a look at that, you're going to see that that has been saved. So if you take a look in here, you now see that we'll have a phone number field. So what this means is that when you'll be creating your form field, you can include something like a phone number field where you should be able to ask people for their phone number. All right, that's just basically what it is when you'll be creating your HTML page that captures their name, the message, and then you also want to capture their phone number. All right, so once you are done, all you need to do is to click on where we have save in here, and that's just basically gonna save. So we'll get a notification that the template has been just basically saved. All right, so that's what it is. Now you are going to need a couple of stuff right in here. If you go to this settings in here and you want to grab onto your template, so I can copy this and then try to save it somewhere because I'm going to need that in my HTML. So I want to put that right in here, and it's just called a template. So let's do template ID, and also we need our API key. All right, so if we need that, I think where we need to go is to go to, let's go to accounts. If we go to account in here and we want to copy your public key, so I want to copy my public key. So if I go back in here and I also want to put my public key right here, so this is going to pub key, and I want to paste that right in here, and I'm going to use that at a later time, guys. So those are the things that you are basically going to need to be able to create an email with your just basically HTML and JavaScript. You should be able to send an email to anybody within your website. All right, and then you should not try to use my own because I'm going to just basically delete this afterwards. All right, so before uploading this video, I'm going to delete all these things that we don't have in here. Now is the right time to write some code to be able to like basically send an email within our website. So I want you to go to the comment section and then type the phrase part 2, and I'm going to go ahead and record the part 2 and then upload it as soon as possible. All right, and then we'll be able to basically create a form that looks like this, and then we can fill this form out and then hit on send, and it's going to basically send the email. So comment the phrase part 2, and I'm going to just record that as soon as possible.